So in this series, we jump into a Fortnite match, and I tell you guys why and what I'm doing every step of the way. I also give tips and tricks to help you guys become better Fortnite players, but the first episode we landed at Moisty Mire. This episode we're going a little more popular, Shifty Shafts, because I only got a 5-kill win last time. I hear someone to my right, so I'm gonna use third person to my advantage. To try and figure out where he is. Found him? Okay. Now I know that he has a scar. If I saw it, Okay, once again, using third person. And with third person, you can also kinda line up your shots before you even peek out. I mean, like this spot right here. I know that he can't have too much material since the game just started. Okay. He drilled me, so I know he's gonna be a little more aggressive now. Didn't really do too much special there. I mean, it's just an assault rifle versus assault rifle fight. Always after a gunfight, make sure you reload. That is the most annoying way to die, forgetting to reload your shotgun. Anywhere that I'm looking for a person, I always want to have the right hand peek, because as you can see with the left hand peek, you just get so much worse of an angle because your character is set off to the left side whenever you're aiming in, so you get a much clearer shot. And boom, I did hear another opponent once again getting a right hand peek, so I could see where he was and already have that shot lined up. So what I mean by having that shot already lined up, like if someone's rushing from that, so if someone's rushing from that cart right there, I can already have my reticle on them, see where they are, and pop out and aim right there. But with the left hand, I gotta be completely out in the open to line up that shot. So that's why I keep referring to the right hand peek as so important. So even if I have a sniper ready or anything, him having the height advantage gives him a much better angle. So I'm gonna build up here and place a wall, so even if he does try and shoot me out, he's just gonna hit the wall. So as you can see what I was doing right there, don't do what he did. He was just sitting here, not peeking too much, but he wasn't moving. What I was doing is going up and down, like moving around, so he's not gonna be able to get a good shot on me. Just barely peeking enough that I could see out, because you don't want to peek too much and have him be able to get multiple shots off on me before I can get back down or place a wall or whatever. So just barely peeking, moving around while I'm peeking, just making sure that he's not going to be able to get a clear shot off on me. Meanwhile, the entire time I was lining up the shot. Every time I would adjust it a little bit so it'd be right where he was. So I hear him going to the side, want to make sure. Once again, that I'm always above him. I did a full breakdown of this play last episode, so if you want to know what I did there, go check that out. Okay, so he just died. Or one of the players beside me did. He's getting shot at. Using my height advantage to get those shots off, and there we go. As I was saying with the sniper shot, if someone's running left to right, what you want to try and do is match their speed with the sniper, so you're moving it at the same speed as them, and put it just ahead of them enough so that if they keep moving at the same speed, they're gonna run into it. Like I said, it does take a lot of practice, but... And one thing also to mention, even if you are doing this, it's still such an easy sniper shot because of how predictable it is. If you're running and jumping, but it's all in the same pattern, I know exactly when you're going to hit the ground, exactly when you're going to jump. So mix it up, go left, go right, just time your jumps differently. Never be predictable in this game, or you will get sniped. Don't forget to reload your shotguns. I apparently forgot. I just now realized. I think he heard me because of how close he's getting. So I'm gonna get the height advantage. Went for a quick snipe. I don't want to peek for too long and let him predict me and get some decent shotgun shots off. So he's got to move because of the storm. In between his shots is when you can really sneak off a few shots. But now he's gonna have to push. I'm not too worried about the storm. Got plenty of health to take him out and then head in. Don't let the storm scare you. Obviously you don't want to be standing in the storm, but it's not going to insta-kill you unless you have very low health or it's endgame. Always try and sneak off those shots. Keep the height advantage. Keep pressure on your opponents. Take the height advantage back. We lost the height advantage. Gonna build out to the side. And then build up again. Sneak a little shot in there. He's C4ing. I'm not gonna let him do that. If he throws C4 and blows the whole thing up, I'm gonna fall to my death. So I gotta be aggressive or else I'm automatically dead. I'd rather get shotgun in the face being really aggressive than just fall to my death. That's covered. If he would have stood still for a second longer. See? Just move the sniper along with him and put it just enough ahead of him. It does pretty... Obviously it does take practice, as I said, but... So if it's like under 5 players and the circle started getting closing in, I don't want to get sprayed down on or anything, so I like to just throw up a little base. Unless I see people, I'll rush them. But if it's really quiet like this, I'll just throw up a little base. Okay, get in this guy's position. Alright, so I'm going to break down what exactly I was trying to do and what went wrong in this situation. So, I see there is a guy over here. I'm trying to figure out if he's peeking or what. And you can look through your buildings while they're still building. So I saw exactly where he was. He was constantly peeking. I could see his head very visibly, so I started to slowly move it up where I had it lined up on his head to try and get a headshot. But because my wall was nearly completed and it was still completing, I completely lost vision this entire time right here. And also, if this guy is just peeking for this long, he's obviously hard scoping my base. Because just the top of his head was peeking for that long. He was definitely waiting for me. Now, if someone's doing something like this, I could either play it slow, wait for them to stop hard scoping, or I could try and throw them off, maybe edit a window where I'm looking right now, and get a shot off while they're still looking at the top of my base with the sniper. It is never a good idea to just have a one-on-one battle while he's already scoping in and my scope isn't going to be on him. It was pretty close to him, and I quickly fixed it, lined it up on him. If he's hard scoping, he's almost always going to get that shot off before I do, unless he's extremely hesitant. So the reason I actually did this is because I didn't realize he was looking at me. I obviously saw his head peeking, and he's most likely looking at me. But for some reason, since I didn't see his eyes, I thought he was looking the other way, which wouldn't even make sense. There's a storm there. But I don't know. That's what I was thinking, just in case you were wondering. But that's why I did this. That's what I was thinking in this situation. Obviously, that was not a good play on my part and a pretty good play on his part. I mean, obviously, he could have got sniped by the other guy, but I would never personally peek for that long, but definitely a good play on his part. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If any of these tips did help you out or you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like. Let me know if you want to see tips or tricks for anything in specific. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.